The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeeingEagles.com. I'm Matthew Osborne. He is Carson-Newman, soccer coach, two-time South Atlantic Conference Coach of the Year, two-time South Atlantic Conference regular season champion. Richard Moodie, first coach. Congratulations on the award. You sweep coaches' honors for men's and the women's side. I mean, what's the award mean to you? Seeing the women flip the table like they did this year, and then the men fight for consistency and get a clinch of the season title.
It's an amazing award, I think, in a group of fantastic coaches. I think our conference is one of the best in the country, and I think we've got fantastic coaches throughout the South Atlantic Conference, both on the men and the women. It's a huge accolade to win for me individually for my career, but I think what really speaks volumes of our season is not the individual accolades between coaches and players, but the team accolades, and both teams being able to win such a tough conference. I think speaks volumes of the hard work that behind the Coach of the Year award. There's a staff, and between all the coaches I've got here, Davey Campbell, Sarah Tompkins, Wayne Harvey, and everyone from the secretaries even to the athletic director. I mean, it takes a staff to run programs and to have the success that we've had, and I couldn't have done it without those guys at all. So.
Women's team, you have 6 players put on the all-conference team, 3 to the first team. Regular season champions. You have one of the best offenses in the conference history. I mean, everything going right for the Eagles this year. What's been the key to that? I mean, besides just playing great soccer.
It sounded a little bit crazy, but I mean, the key for us really was for us as a staff to be in a good emotional state, I think, as well. I think we took a lot of time to figure out what it is we were trying to do, and do a little bit of soul searching and a lot of praying and trying to figure out the best things. And I think this year, I mean, we've just been so relaxed and confident and trusting in God that we were just confident in our ability, and for us as a staff, when we step back and look at those things and we reevaluate what we're trying to do with the program, we set about what we were trying to do from last year to this year. But I mean, I think for a team, when they look at a coach, they've got to believe and they've got to have the confidence that the coaches are confident. And for me, I mean, I'm just in a good place right now, and I'm strong in my faith and trusting in the Lord, and I think truthfully that's what it's been about for me. And a few coaches even had made a joke like, "What church are you going to this year?" because of all the winning, and I told them they're not invited to my church because it's working well. But all jokes aside, it's just been something to where I feel like the coaching staff this year we're so focused. We've done all our homework, we've done everything right, and I think the kids can see it. They're buying into it, and they believe in us as a staff, and truthfully, I wouldn't. When we go on games, I always tell them that there's no other bus that I would want to be on in the country than our bus, and it's a great feeling to have a great group of kids, and ultimately I think that really is the difference between last year and this year. And evidently we've been able to do the recruiting and get the kids in, and we've been able to handle this program the way that it should. And both teams right now are competing in the top 25 in the country, and so it's a lot of good things going on. But again, I think for us, we're in a good place right now. So.
Men's side, 9 players on all conference. You get 4 on the first team with Tebow, Tom, Sindra, and James. School record 9 on spread out through the 3 teams. You get a share of the conference title. Now you go into you're at the first seed in the conference tournament. I mean, how do you keep the momentum going? You're currently going to be riding a 9-game winning streak.
We told the boys the winning streak was done. The regular season was done, and so now we realise that every game has to be treated with the delicacy that it could be the last. And so for us, I think it's important that we start a clean slate today, and we start on a 0-game win streak and see what we can pick up this week. I think the indication on the South Atlantic Conference first team, second team, honourable mention clearly is an example why we're having a good season. I thought every year since I've been here, we've been close, second, third. I think we've had a couple more third place finishes than second, and of course this year to tie it with Wingate and be the number 1 team, do it head to head, I think speaks volume of the calibre of players that we've got in the locker room. And the sigh of relief at Coker when we were able to clinch the title from the players that have been here, the Cinderellos, Lucas Sakira, Hurik Pereira, all those boys, was just kind of finally we managed to get our hands on this trophy. And so I'm happy for them, happy for the team, and We got to enjoy it on a nice 5-hour trip home from Coker, but now it's back to work, and we've got to take on Brevard in this first round of the South Atlantic Conference, and this is a very difficult tournament to be successful in. I think the boys, last time that we won it, I was a player in 2005, and that was 10 years ago. And so for me, I think this is a great opportunity for us to come out and really have a go at it this week and see if we can't get to Rock Hill. But again, tough competition. I think it's one of the best conferences in the country, and so there's not an easy game for us ever in South Atlantic Conference.
Well, thanks for your time, and congratulations on the awards.
Thanks, man.
Carson-Newman soccer coach and men's and women's South Atlantic Conference Coach of the Year, Richard Moodie. I'm Matthew Osborne. This is SeaNeagles.com.